Like, I just made a 20-minute video of me just like releasing my energy, releasing my thoughts, just clearing my head. But I came to a statement that I want to expand on. I said that I want people to grow because if they don't, I'm going to leave them. And I don't want to let them go. You know what I mean? I don't want to let people in my life go because they aren't too focused on what they need to focus on. You know what I mean? But it's a part of life. You know what I mean? People grow apart. People don't want to grow in the same way as you. So what do? So what do? I stick to myself. I move at my own rhythm. I move at my own beat. You know what I mean? I do my own things. I enjoy what I enjoy, which is cool. But I'm talking about something that's deeper, bro. That's deeply rooted, which is the bond that I have with my peoples. And I'm seeing that they not focused on their spirit. They not focused on their spiritual growth. And I can't be the guy who's like spiritual this, spiritual that, deep this, philosophical that, you know, that you need to be focused on your mind because you can't focus anything that's outside of you, because if you do, then it's going to lead you down a path that's not going to enable you to grow. And then I'm looked at as like, hey, this guy is just too serious all the time. This is what goes on in my head. It's like, bro, you gotta chill out. But no, like, you need to turn up. Like, we're in a time where you need to focus on your spiritual growth. Like, the planet is shifting. The planet is changing. The energy is changing. That's why people are getting in tune with themselves. Like, you don't see that because you're too wrapped up in what you believe in. You're too wrapped up to see anything or feel anything. So you too wrapped up in being, listen, I don't want to go too far into it, bro, but I don't want to let these people go, but I've been learning to be okay with letting them go and just let them go with love. You know what I mean? I'm practicing letting things go with love instead of like making it seem like I'm losing something. You know what I mean? But like, listen, I could explain my life I could explain my life to a degree that would make sense to me, but it'd be too much for people. Like, bro, as soon as I communicate with someone, my mind goes forward into the future, how this person is going to impact my life. How can I empower this person? Don't let it be a girl. What, bro? I hold girls to a certain standard I hold girls to a certain standard that seems to be unrealistic, but to me, it's the most realistic way of thinking about it. Like, you are going to empower my kids. You are going to nurture my kids. I can't have you thinking that you are your body. I can't. That don't mean we can't enjoy physical pleasures, but I'm not going to let the foundation of your belief be that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't let that. So this is kind of how a lot of stuff happens, or a lot of ups and downs happen in my life, is I behold people to this standard that I hold myself to when it comes down to like how you grow yourself, how you heal yourself. You know what I mean? So I had to quickly learn that I had to quickly learn that Not everybody's like me, bro. Not everybody's gonna grow like me. Not everybody has the same view of life as me. Not everybody think as deep as me. And that's okay. And that's okay. Right? But that's okay. But I'm not gonna not express how I feel about the world. You know what I mean? Like, just cause I feel like you should be focused on your spiritual growth, that don't mean I don't got love and respect for you. You know what I mean? Like, I have love and respect for everybody and everybody's choices. Do what you want to do, bro. You are your own God. Do what you want. I'm just letting you know that you are God and you control what you see. You control your reality. You control how you feel. You control how you react to stuff. And how you react to stuff is how it's going to manifest in your life in an ongoing. How you react to stuff is going to influence how you manifest whatever you want in this life. So this all started from me not wanting to let my friends go, not wanting to let certain habits go, not wanting to let certain parts of my ego go, because I don't think you can ever really get rid of the ego, because the ego is always going to be there. You know what I mean? Because people are always going to call you by who you are, so you never could escape it, but you can only escape it within your mind. So the ego is always going to be there. So try to integrate certain healthy habits to make sure that the ego is strong. So when you transcend and you ascend and you drop this body, you will have a more pleasant transition into whatever the beyond may be. You know what I mean? Life is simple as soon as you really start to think about it. Life is simple, but it's hard at the same time. That's the craziest shit. Life is simple, but it's hard at the same time. Because nobody wants to think about shit like this, bro, all day. Because then you're going to be forced to do better. Every day you're going to be forced to take care of yourself every day. Niggas don't want to take care of themselves every day. They want to feel good every day, but nobody want to take care of themselves every day. I don't want this video to be too long, so continue to take care of yourself, Nevin. And don't be tripping off too much shit. I don't really be tripping off shit, bro. Like, I really don't be tripping off nothing. I just be open in how I express my life. Like, what do I look like tripping on anything? That just doesn't make any sense to me. What I really be thinking about is just like how my people's gonna really transition. Because hold on. But that's just the type of standard I hold myself to. You know what I mean? Like, listen, bro, life is not that deep. Life is not that deep, bro. Like, do what you want with life. You feel me? Like, if you don't want to grow, bro, you don't have to grow, bro. Like, I have family members who chose not to grow anymore. Nigga, they still cool as hell, bro. Like, But if you are trying to grow, these are, when I talk like this is for people who actually is trying to grow and they wanna end their suffering. You know what I mean? Like, or don't end your, because I don't really think you can end suffering. It's just you start to understand why you suffer, and then it becomes not suffering, it becomes a lesson. You know what I mean? So this is the audience I'm trying to speak to. Not people who really just think on the surface dominantly. Because there's certain people who just don't understand my lifestyle, understand the way I think. You know, I don't know. I'm grateful for life though. And yeah. Bro, I gotta stop smoking. I keep saying that I'm gonna stop smoking, but not stop. I'm just gonna slow down. Cause like, let me be honest. I'm gonna stop smoking and then start up again. Stop and start up again. Cause I actually like smoking weed, but what I don't like is the addictive part of smoking weed. You know what I mean? Like smoking every day. Woo. Like, hey man, to each his own. But I don't like not being in control of myself. You know what I mean? If I have like, if I have the opportunity to have control of myself in certain situations, then I'm gonna choose to. Like, I like smoking weed, but there's some times when I be smoking 3 times a day. I'm not trying to smoke 3 times a day. I used to smoke once a day, but then I seen that I started smoking 3 times a day. So, nigga, I'm turning into a fiend. You know what I mean? Like, I need to stop. It's just that simple, bro. Like, I don't like explaining myself because I already have a self within me that has to explain everything. Like, bro, it's really draining, right? It's not draining. I need to stop using draining because I don't need to stop using draining. I just need to properly use draining because it's not draining. It's just like, nigga, I've been doing it. I've been doing it in my head for so long. So when I come out here and I'm like, yo, what's good? This and that. And I'm giving you my energy. And then you question it. Then I have to explain it. Now it's like I'm angry. But it's not like I'm angry. I'm being very direct in the way that I speak. And when I speak like this, you have to come at me with facts. So this is what I'm trying to balance, because when I start to explain myself, I'm still figuring that out. Bro, life is school, bro. Like, don't rush any lessons, bro. Everything is gonna come to you. Do you know how many times I don't figure shit out and then I stop and then it comes to me? Bro, shit just be coming to me, bro. I'm grateful for life, that life interacts with me like the way that it does. You gotta be grateful for everything, bro. Everything is connected. But hey man, I was about to go into my bag again, talking about, but you don't know, and like, bro, I want people to change so bad, bro. I want people to change so bad. It's crazy how bad I want people to change. Like, you know, I heard this wise man once say that sometimes you want more for people than they want for themselves. And And that's so true, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna go too deep into that, but that's so true. But that's really it. That's really all I had to say. That's really it. That's not really it. It's not like I could keep going. I could keep talking about this type of shit. I could keep talking about my life. Like, but I'm learning to, hold off on that. You know what I mean? Trying to really integrate myself back into society. Society is full of weirdos, bro. Like, society is really full of weirdos. Niggas that don't want to connect. Niggas don't want to get in touch with themselves. Like, bro, listen. Listen, bro. This is how you have to speak to yourself, because life is always against you. Life is not set up for you to grow. You feel me? So you got certain people that's gonna stop you from growing. You got your parents that's gonna try to not stop you, but it's just like they're gonna create complications for your growth. You know what I mean? So to combat those complications that life have, you have to build this type of self within you that's like making sure that you doing better, encouraging you, inspiring you. You feel me? Like, people call it your higher self, but bro, don't feed into concepts. It's really just you. You need to create this self where see, I'm gonna use higher self. I'm going to use higher self. So you have to create this higher self because you need something to inspire you within. Because if you find any inspiration outside of yourself, it could lead you down their path. And like, not saying their path could be good or bad, but you need to create your own path. You know what I mean? Like, I could teach you how to meditate, teach you how to find peace, but that's just me. That's just how I think. Like, you need to create that for yourself. You feel me? And like, I don't think people really understand that aspect when people speak about spiritual progression. You know what I mean? Like, really paying heed to your spirit. Because people just be like, their beliefs is just being pressured or being pushed upon. They're like, yo, so you saying I control my life? Well, like, this is what I feel like the ego does, right? Be like, yo, you could like meditate and really grow spiritually, like just something simple like that. They'd be like, oh, well, that was a bad example. Let me think of another one. Yo, like, do you know, oh my Lord, bro. I'll be like, yo, do you know that you are in control of your life and you really are the single dictator of your life? I want to say dictator. See, now I'm trying to find words. Now I feel like my mind is stuck, and now I'm trying to find words to describe what I'm trying to put forward. Once you tell someone that they are in control of their own world and they are in control of how they react to their world and how they feel about it, then they will have to take responsibility and take accountability that they've been mistreating themselves and behaving in self-destructive ways. But nobody wants to take that type of accountability, because then you would be sent down the rabbit hole. Nobody wants to be sent down the rabbit hole and do like shadow work. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to do the shadow work. And it gets very deep when you come in the face with your karma. You know what I mean? Certain thoughts start to come up and you be like, wow, I haven't seen this thought in dumb long. I haven't felt this thought in dumb long. And then you have to release it. But releasing it it's a little tougher. You know what I mean? It gets tough because the thought keeps coming back. It takes a certain type of consistency to get rid of a thought that you suppressed for so long. And sometimes those thoughts aren't even yours, that you suppressed. You feel me? So you might witness a thought and then be like, yo, this is not even mine. Like, I don't even believe in that. You know what I mean? That's when you start to think about yourself, but nobody wants to take accountability because they don't want to go through this type of initiation. You feel me? People don't want to be initiated back into their life. But I don't know, man. I'm grateful for life. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. This is like a confession. You know how like they be at church and like they be like this dude inside of like this little room and it be like this little creepy window you speak through? That's how I feel right now. It's like a confession. Yeah. But I'm grateful, man. What I'm gonna do today? Let me talk about what I'm gonna do today. Because today's my day off. And my day didn't start off too good. But now my day's brightening up. Right? So what I'm gonna do? I wanna like, bro, this is what I mean. The video is like 22 minutes. This is just me talking. Like, bro, once I start talking, it's really just, it's crazy how I can just keep going. But, like, I'm not trying to make this video too long though. Like, I could really go down, I could keep talking about down this rabbit hole. Like, what's this rabbit hole stuff about? Why you keep talking about this rabbit hole? I understand why you keep talking about this rabbit hole. It's because, do I want to get into it? Like, do I give it my energy? Do I give it my time? This is the type of thought process that I have before I give things my energy. This is how stingy I am with my energy. Like, if I don't have to give it time, then I'm not. But I'm grateful for life, bro. I'm thankful. My mind is very beautiful. And how I express myself is beautiful. My skin feels amazing. I started exfoliating. I've been drinking my water. I gotta get back consistent with working out. I gotta improve my financial literacy. I gotta improve my fucking savings account. I gotta continue to improve myself. And that's really it.